Welcome to Dai Headlines. I'm Li Wei-Tai. Thank you for joining us. In today's headlines, in temperatures hovering below -10 degrees Celsius, Tzu Chinese winter distributions in Laiyuan of Hebei province has brought relief to more than 2,500 families. The 20 Tzu academies in the United States are sending love to the children in Haiti with school supplies donated by the community. With consecutive cold fronts arriving one after another, the temperature in Hebei province was 10 degrees below zero when 173 Tzu volunteers from Beijing, Tianjin, Shanghai, and Taiwan gathered for a winter aid distribution. In Laiyuan County, over 2 days, a total of 2,507 households or 4,884 people received aid. In addition to the charity event, free clinics were also held to bring medical service to the local people who had little access to primary health care.
As a cold front arrives, Laiyuan County in Hebei province is just under 10 degrees below zero. Even though the cold breeze chills to the bone, but it cannot stop Tzu volunteers from Beijing, Tianjin, Shanghai, and Taiwan to bring warmth to Yanmeidong Township that resides at 1,300 meters above sea level. The volunteers bow in respect, but also take pity on the residents, whose hands are covered with chilblains.
From sorrows and pain, bless us all with joy and hope, love and care for each one in this world.
Long-term care recipients, Sun Mao, who's cataracts in the right eye, are healed. Also put on a volunteer vest to help. Classified as poor county, Laiyuan not only lacks material resources, but also basic health care. Tzu's free clinic fulfills the needs of the residents. Here at the clinic, ophthalmology is highest in demand.
The people are poor, so they have no way to get out. This has a big influence on their eyesight. So the free clinic is to help them recover their sight. We fund the treatment for the residents. It is our obligation.
Superintendent of New Vision Ophthalmology, Zheng Wenhui, is moved by Tzu's care and love as he volunteers at the free clinic. Poor residents of Laiyuan cannot escape the poverty trap, but Tzu scales the hills to bring warmth and comfort to the county.
Bringing relief to the poor continues as the theme of our next story. After last year's successful book donation drive to South Africa, the U.S. Tzu headquarters launched another project to solicit classroom supplies for 2 elementary schools and 2 orphanages in Haiti. Around 4,600 students in the 20 Tzu academies across the country keenly responded. In our next story, we take a look at the Tzu school in Los Angeles, where pupils have been bringing in bags of stationery for their underprivileged counterparts in Haiti.
有谁知道这是什么？你可以摸摸看，觉得这个可以吃的小朋友请举手。
They look a lot like pancakes or cookies.
No one's hand went up because the idea of Haitians eating mud as food is inconceivable to these privileged young ones sitting in the heated classroom. However, the lesson has inspired them to do something for the children in Haiti.
海地的小朋友啊，他们很多东西都很缺乏。
Haitian children live poorly. They use their pencils until they become stubs. American kids would have already thrown it away.
6-year-old Huang Yuming has already collected 1,500 pencils thanks to his father, who works as a computer consultant in a local high school.
You can get $3 for every used ink or toner cartridge traded in. $1 can get you 4 packs of pencils.
In the United States, Tzu's Send Love to Haiti project has been ongoing for 2 months. School supplies donated by the public have been coming into the Tzu academies in a steady stream.
I want to contribute my pencils, erasers, and pencil box to the children in Haiti. I hope they can work hard in school.
Many Tzu Shaos came together to sort and package these tokens of love. The Tzu Chi Academy in Los Angeles alone has already received 12 boxes of stationery.
I hope every child can become a giver and exercise the power of love and goodwill.
In the new school year, the Haiti stationery drive that was inspired by the story of the mud cakes has created a beautiful ripple effect of love throughout the community. Moving to Taiwan, led by their village head, residents from Pingdong's Wutai Township visited the construction site of Shanling Dai community for survivors of the 8/8 disaster. Upon learning about the permanent housing's sturdy, high-quality materials and the protection they provide against typhoons and earthquakes, these Morakot victims all expressed their desire to see a similar community set up in their own village.
Immersed in a sea of welcoming songs, volunteers are giving these indigenous 8/8 disaster survivors from Taiwan's Wutai Township, Pingdong, a tour around the nearby Shanling Dai community. Our houses are quake, water, and windproofed.
The houses you built are great.
Overall, it's very satisfying. From the groundbreaking to the final construction, everything is sturdy and solid.
It's very well built. Today's visit has strengthened our confidence. I believe Tzu Chi will do a great job.
As the construction progresses apace throughout the whole site, every effort is being made to accommodate the indigenous inhabitants' culture. Village heads, representatives, and priests alike have all been deeply moved by Tzu Chi's thoughtful gestures and are sending the message out to the villagers.
The Karen Grade tribe has yet to set its mind on accepting this sort of permanent housing, but I will go back and report to them about the excellent work being done here.
The future residents of the Shanling Dai community are on schedule to move in before Chinese New Year. For now, the other Morakot victims in Wutai Township are hoping the same good fortune might take shape for their own villages as well.
Coming up, two stories about an interesting side effect to Tzu Chi's reconstruction project in disaster-hit areas. In Taiwan's Kaohsiung County and the Philippine capital of Manila, vegetarianism is growing in popularity. In a moment, we'll be meeting two mothers in a flood-affected area of Manila who made the switch to meat-free cooking after taking Tzu Chi volunteer training. Likewise, in the Kaohsiung County's Shanling Tzu Chi Dai community, construction workers have dropped some of their bad habits and taken on a meatless diet.
Barely taking a break, workers rushed to complete these permanent homes. In addition, several months of close interaction with Tzu Chi volunteers has also inspired them to adjust to a vegetarian diet.
Typhoon Morakot survivors don't have a home. We need to hurry up so they can move in. For Tzu Chi, I'm not scared of being exhausted. I'm very willing to do so.
Thank you, volunteers. The vegetarian meals are much better for us and teach us to be compassionate.
The men wonder if they would get used to not eating meat, but it's not bad at all. It's filling and tastes good, so eventually it grew on them.
Practicing abstinence is something the workers at the Shanling Tzu Chi Dai community are keen to maintain. Fueled by Tzu Chi humanitarian culture, these men no longer smoke or drink on the job. And the benefit of sobriety is evident. Besides receiving healthy vegetarian meals, there is less garbage on site as well.
Not ordering takeout decreases the amount of lunch boxes and leftover food. Tzu Chi has provided us with boxes which can be reused. The same goes for the chopsticks. When we're done, the volunteers collect them, so it solves the garbage problem.
There's less swearing at work, so to be honest, I'm touched to see the change in everyone's attitude. It's very impressive.
If the builders have a pure heart and get on well with each other, their efficiency will also improve. And the cooperation between construction workers and Tzu Chi is creating a culture environment at the building site.